Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.
It is 5 o'clock, people. Look at y'all coming in and showing up. Whoa, yes, show up. Hello to my IG people, and I am waiting for my Facebook people to come in here. It is me again. Yes, another week, another show, another episode of Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth. Yes, guys, come on in here. It is 5 o'clock on the dot, so you already know that it's happy hour. It's another wig off Wednesday because it is a smoking 108 degrees outside. I cannot believe that is happening right now in September. And let's take a moment before we get into the shenanigans and definitely pay our respects. Today is a memorable day, 9/11. And I shared that date with a lot of people. We were stuck in Jamaica on a cruise, and we made it home safe, but some people didn't. So I definitely want to send my prayers and my hearts out to all those families that were not only affected, but infected with so much disaster. But we love you, and I'm glad that you're here if you are a part of my audience. So let's come on in here, guys. Once again, it's me, your girl, Miss Connie, Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth. I've been dropping dimes, quarters, drip, lube, and everything about tonight's topic. Okay? I even made cute little butterflies and everything for y'all. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the birds and the bees today. I have a special guest in that really made me tap into this conversation. If you are one of my people, then you've watched the show that I had with my granddaughters, and just talking to that young adult and what that conversation is about sex and becoming involved in a sexual relationship. But never did I know that we had a stiletto in a closet full of flats. Okay? Listen, I got a beautiful guest in here. I met her in my chair as that master stylist at Look Style Society. Shout out to them. Totally made over. That is the brand. That is who I am at TMO Baby on all platforms. TMO Baby Hair on TikTok. Please stop, go, and subscribe and follow me so I can get these likes up, y'all. I'm a little bit late in this TikTok game, but please go over to TikTok and subscribe, follow, copy, paste, share, make a comment. Do what you got to do so I can get some shit done. But yes, so I ran into an alien. I'm going to share a screen with her. This is my beautiful client, guys. I brought her on this platform here because I wanted you all to know that we have been putting these conversations in boxes, but it's time for us to let the cat out the fucking bag. So, you know, that'll be happening here soon later. But let me stop with the nonsense and welcome my guest in the house.
Hi,
hey, Christina.
Guys. Hi, guys. My name is Miss Jimenez. Thank you for having me, Miss Connie.
Of course. So, guys, yes, this is Christina Jimenez. I met her in my chair in the salon, and I think it's been a wonderful meetup because you taught me so much, like literally. And I'm like, hey, in the midst of our conversations, because, you know, I'm always in somebody's business, you know, is it hair or therapy with Connie every day every time you in the chair, it's going to be a little bit of both. But we had that conversation, and you mentioned some things. But before we tap into that, tell the audience a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, where you're from, and how old you are.
Okay. Hi, my name's Christina. I'm from Long Beach, California. I'm a student. I dance in Las Vegas. I do social media in Las Vegas. Well, everywhere. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. So I'm a little bit of everything. But when I met you, we talked and we had a really good conversation about this so-called life thing, this so-called sex thing. And I said, oh, man, she's an OG in the game. She knows what she's talking about.
The Vagicator.
So I said, yep, let me talk to her some more.
Yes. So, you know what? And it's so funny because I've just recently started to go live and really go in depth with these conversations and consider about what I'm feeding and what I'm eating, you know? So once we met that first appointment, and she helped me with my TikTok videos, y'all see my videos, they going up, okay? But the subscribers gotta go up. But we just sat and had that conversation about lifestyle. And that's one thing I do have a gift of, and I can say that, is that there's a level of comfortability that people have. Like, so just give that experience, because I've never asked you that. So give me that experience of meeting me and coming to my chair, you know, up until this moment of even walking in and being a part of this.
Well, when I first sat in your chair, we talked about, you know, the hair goals and everything, but then we started getting into the life stuff, and you just gave it to me raw. Unfiltered.
The naked truth.
Yeah, you just gave it to me like you was the auntie I never had.
Oh, my God. What did I say?
You said it a lot.
Oh, my God. I know. I just...
You were just so thorough about it. And you was like, you know what? This is what it is. This is what it's going to be. This is how I am.
Ooh.
And it was so unapologetic. And I was like, I need more of this energy. Like, you know, where did she get this from? I grew up with half my life had my mom around. The other half didn't have my mom. So you kind of stepped in and was like giving me all these tips. And I was like, oh, I need this, you know?
Yes. And you know what? That's what I said. I'm out here. I am the Vagicator. I have these conversations with women, and this is what has created this level of a platform, because I found myself repeating the same things over and over. And I'm like, yo, hold up. Like, I got to say this one time. So what's a wonderful place but radio at Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio, where I can be my authentic self and have real conversations and promote self-love and promote relationship and intimacy, and even go as far as to promote my brand, which is, you already know, Bedroom Candy. I am a boutique consultant here in the Las Vegas area. That's 11002. If you would like to host a party, have a fun day out, girls' day, or really just understand and have some master classes on how to get better, wetter, quacker. Okay? But this is not about that. This show is about the birds and the bees. So you have to bring it back in.
No, I love it. Rep your brand.
So, okay. How did we get on the conversation of you telling me that you were a virgin?
We were talking about men, and I kind of gave you like that forewarning, like, oh, I haven't done this yet. I did tell you I've played with toys. I've done things. I just haven't been fully with a man yet.
Okay.
And I think that kind of shifted the conversation.
Okay.
And here we are.
Okay. So I love how you have, just created these little expressions and almost like body movements instead of using real words. So I think that the audience needs to understand, because I too am learning as I'm teaching, that there is a difference between being celibate. There is a difference between being abstinent, and there is a difference between being, it was celibate, abstinent, and a virgin.
Okay, school me.
So first, before I do, what would you consider? Have you ever?
Okay, so what I know is celibate to be is you're not engaging in any type of sexual anything. Mm-hmm. And then abstinent, I thought those were the same.
No.
See, you got me. You got me.
Right. So to be celibate is to be in a non-sexual penetration. Okay, because we're going to bring this up a few centuries, because when we look back into it, there really says no level of sexual interaction, So
like I always say, with words, they're different definitive. So you got to have these real conversations with people. Like, what does that mean? Because I was celibate, but I'm not a virgin.
Right.
I am celibate now, but I'm not a virgin. I'm not engaging in any level of sexual activity with anyone now, and I can be abstinent. But abstinent has more intention behind it, which means that I'm maybe on a spiritual or religious, like I'm making a conscious effort to be, clean and...
So abstinent has some reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
And then is celibate includes self-pleasure, meaning no self-pleasure?
No, so that's the crazy thing. It's like in the Bible it says, crush thy stone, but you don't really go out here and hit somebody in the damn head. So
Right.
I think sometimes we're taking things out of context.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Because there's 8,000 nerves in the clitoris. I'm going to tell you something. If somebody is getting on one, you better find 7,999 more to work with. Okay. And that brings us into our slight little commercial break, because I want to let you guys know about this before I move on. This is our rocket. This is like our baby. But you're already familiar with toys.
Yeah.
So this is some bullshit, huh?
The toys, I told you, I went to my first swinger party. Like, I'm so curious. I love all the things. Just haven't been there yet.
Okay, so wait, stop. Swinger party.
Swinger party.
So how
I
did
went
you
to
end
my
up at a
first
swinger?
one.
Okay. So, before we even go there, I think you have to explain to the audience. So, why are you celibate?
I just haven't found the right man.
Okay.
No long anything. Just haven't found the right man.
Okay. So, is that the choice to be celibate or to be a virgin? Is there a fear that goes with that, or is there a level of anxiety? Like,
No.
is there what is that?
No more fear. I'll be nervous for the night that it happens, but I do pray I'll be married. But
Okay.
no more fear around it anymore.
Okay, so let's tap into a bit of the background, because I always say where you at now normally is where it started, because we kind of just, life goes in circles. So who was the most influential person in your life at that time who would affect how you're living now?
My mother, my birth mother.
Okay.
My birth mother is the one that told me every day, you're going to meet your husband in college. No one can touch you down here. These are your private parts. And that always stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to give it to one person, but that didn't work out. So here I am, and I don't really date anymore. So the option hasn't really came about.
So briefly, what happened there? We nosy. So
So-
you said you thought you were going to give it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to give it to
At
my
what age?
This was 17 to 19. So I thought I was going to give it to him because that was my first love. Didn't end up working out. And then I've worked around men for 5 years now in the nightclub. I know how they work. I'm on game. So it takes a little bit more to get past me. The same runaround in games aren't going to work. I deal with guys that cheat on their wives all night. I know what y'all up to. Come on now.
Oh,
Come on now.
okay.
I know about the secret account y'all took out. Come on now.
Now you told me don't go there, so now we get to go.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. That's what I love about the naked truth. Forget the papers, y'all. Forget the papers.
I guess we went there.
Okay. So, but listen, disclaimer: all men that go to strip clubs do not cheat. Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay. So we just want to put that out there, because we do here at Levels of Intimacy, the naked truth. It's levels to this shit. So if you have not kept up with yourself, and maybe may not be as exciting to the eye, and maybe he's not a cheater, but he just needs something to look at, because you in there with that raggedy ass bonnet on, okay, stiff wig, braids complaining, toenails chipping, and heels looking a hot mess. He want to see something soft and sexy. So if you got a problem with your man going to the strip club, but he's still coming home to your ass, go get a pedicure.
That's not cheating, though.
That's not cheating.
I don't
but
think
some
going to
women
the
think that.
Yeah, I don't think going to the strip club is cheating.
Yeah. But
Y'all-
you just said when you in there meeting all these cheating husbands with
Oh,
these
absolutely. I meet them every night.
accounts. Okay.
And they have no problem cheating on their wife. And that's the sad part.
Okay, but if you are not a cheater and you want to come to the club, because I don't want to incite any level of nonsense, because, I do no karate. Where you at, babe? Like, let's put some money in this baby's pocket.
But is the strip club not a fun time?
It is.
They're fun times. Take your girl. They fun.
And see, this is the thing I hate about the strip clubs, is that they don't allow women in there here. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, we have to have a guy. It's like sometimes women need to go to clubs so they can figure it out once they get home, how to be sexy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
because I think it taps into a taboo ism with women. Like, you sometimes it's okay. They be like, oh, that's corny. No, it's not, girl.
You walk into these clubs.
A fantasy.
Yeah, you walk into these clubs. You got girls doing acrobats. They are athletes. People having fun, eating wings, good music. It's a fun time.
Yes.
Now, whether or not your man is cheating, that's on you.
No. Okay, so we got Maria Motrix and on Instagram. She said, wait, what she say? She goes to the club? No, she works the club, honey. I wasn't supposed to say it, but I'm outside. I had a bunch of notes. I was going to keep it real, like R13. Like, what is it, PG-13? But now we can go there. Because now, how is that? So, in the sexual world, we are attracted to thrust and strength of a man, in certain areas. So, if you're there seducing these men all day, all night rather, and you're not even turned on by that, are you gay?
I'm not turned on one bit at all. I've never happened. Why walk into work with, okay, we're going to make money and go home.
Okay.
Not a single guy does anything for me in there.
Okay. Are you gay?
No.
Do you like women?
I love men. Let me make that clear. I love men.
what
Y'all are great. You guys are amazing.
Okay, that's why I'm like, you got to put it out there.
Yeah, you guys are hot. Super.
Okay, so that's a disclaimer, y'all. Wait a minute. What Maria say? What does she do at the club?
I'm a dancer.
Okay, she's a dancer. She's a dancer at the club. They say, oh, she's an exotic dancer.
Correct.
Oh, so baby.
Let me make something clear. I started when I was 19 for whatever reason that I started. It's not something that I choose to be my end all be all. It's not something that I'm like, oh yes, this is my career. Not at all. It's just how I make my money. One way that I make my money at the moment.
Okay. Perfecto. It makes sense to me. You know why I work harder when you can work smarter. And it's just and I think it is just you tapping into sensuality. Oh. And I think a lot of people that's sexual are sensual. So you're sensual, but not sexual.
Well, yeah, but when I started, I didn't know nothing about that. I was the most embarrassing thing walking. I didn't know how to be sensual. I didn't know how to be cute. I didn't even know how to do my hair. Now you're asking me to get on the stage? I was, what? What do you want me to do? Dancer? I don't know.
So how did you even end up in the club?
I had some family issues that was going on, and I needed to make money fast. And what better way than to, do that? It was the most... it went left. My life went left. Okay. Never thought I would end up there, ever.
Okay.
But is my reality. I'm not shameful or anything.
Okay. So, was there an influence from a friend or
No. I was at zero and I needed a place to live.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because, all right, we're not, because I'm about to be all young.
See, I know, yeah.
I had to catch myself. And see, I don't even have a cocktail today. Okay, so, yeah, good thing, because I would be on some serious question asking now, especially since I was able to dive into an area that I really wasn't even prepared for. So, that's funny, because I asked you about when did you almost, encounter the act. And statistically, it says that most of American and European children lose their virginity between 13 and 17.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So my friend started kissing at 8 years old, making out full-fledged, elementary school. My friend started doing the bedroom things in middle school. Middle school is 12 years old. So by high school, they
burnt.
Yeah, they pros at it. Okay, I didn't get my first kiss till 16, which was late for my generation.
Were you sheltered?
No, I just boys around wasn't a thing for my parents. I couldn't breathe around them.
Okay, so were you okay? So do you have siblings? You didn't mention.
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Oh, older, younger.
All in between. Older and
so
younger.
You're the middle.
I'm the 4th kid.
Okay, see, so that always makes a big difference too. So you're not, especially when you have brothers, older brothers.
Oh, yeah. I've seen my brother, yeah.
So you see him dog walking, can't walk a dog. Okay, so, yeah. And then your dad was present, too, because I know you mentioned that you were raised by your father.
Yes.
So I think a lot of women who are raised by men tend to not be as hypersexual,
He taught me to be independent. So it was always, you need to do for yourself. You need to have your own. Always don't depend on a man. That's not good because I depend on a man. We talked about this.
Yeah. So tell them. So yeah.
So I was raised to be independent, but now when I talk to men and you're super independent, they want from you because you got it all, right? So now when I come to men, I tell them quick, I'm weak and dependent. So if something goes down, I'm depending on you to get me back up.
Okay, so they want to know what's next with your career and in this field. What do you do to get the one? Or like, what is it? So do you believe in love? Like,
oh my God, I'm the biggest romantic, Miss Connie.
Okay.
I love hard. I'm
Okay.
telling you, I love men. You guys are so great. I'm the biggest. Yeah, love is yes. I'm hopeless romantic. Hopefully, I walk into a donut shop and someone just picks me up. Like I love it. I love them. You guys are great.
I can't even stop laughing.
You know what? 'Cause I don't like when people, the black man this, the black and the
no,
man
we don't
that.
do that
Like,
here.
I'm not doing that. You guys are great. There's some bad apples, but there's some good apples.
Yeah, no, because I'm a mother of sons,
Right.
and I don't engage that conversation, and it's so crazy because I was just on a podcast and I made a statement that I always say, and it was taken out of context. So that's what last week it's like content and context. Sometimes you need to shut up and listen,
Right.
so you can hear some things. And I just mentioned, as I always do, that pussy is the power.
Right.
Like it really is. Now, who you decide to give it to, it is what it is. What you decide to keep will create a level of value. And I don't say that to be like, oh, that the worth is more because, you untethered or, but it's a mindset and how you carry yourself. It's a level of respect that you have for yourself and how you are showing up and how people are receiving you.
Yes.
Because it's one thing to think something about yourself, but what do other people really think about you? So we have Maria on here. What did she say? Oh, she says, ask her if she got an OnlyFans. I'll subscribe to that shit. She's sexy as hell.
No,
Okay.
I don't have one.
No, she doesn't have an
But thank you.
OnlyFans. But hey, my guest that's coming up, they do. So, we keeping it real white and, we got Christina here looking like she about to go get baptized. Bless her little heart. You give it, virgin.
You know what? And that's the biggest misconception is, oh, she's a dancer and she must act like that. I don't.
No, people got to listen. That's just like I said last week. Cardi B out here saying all these songs and telling all these folks what to do, but literally is living a separate life.
Right.
It's a job.
Yes, it's just how you make your money.
That's what I try to tell people. Like, I am such an introvert. They be like, Connie, I know you be. No, I'm not. I'm not.
They be thinking, well, I know you outside. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm at work and I'm
My
at the
dogs
house.
don't even bark. Like, we live in silence around there.
That's it.
Law and order is the white noise of the house.
Bible study on Wednesday, church on Sunday, work in between then.
Right. We out here trying to figure out, okay, our own life. Nobody got no time for no level of nonsense. But, and that's just kind of like a Vegas thing. So you say you were from Long Beach originally?
Long Beach, California. Very proud.
So when did you come to to Vegas?
2.5 years ago.
Okay.
My dad moved out here. I didn't want my dad to be alone, and I came out here.
Okay. What did she say? Put my readers on. Girl, shut the heck up. My whole girl put your readers on. I know. I think maybe it was like a fingerprint or something on there because I really can't see. Like, I'm really old, y'all. I'm really, really getting old. So
You guys, this woman is how old?
52.
You guys should see her in
years old.
real life. Gorgeous, skin glowing. She don't look 50
That's
anything.
that shea butter. Shout out to the butter in the head. Okay, it's dripping all over my body because when I have a hot flash, the shea butter cream that I make is called butter, baby. It just melts down into my pores.
I need some of that.
Okay, no, it is the bomb.
No, you know what that is? That's a stress-free life.
Okay, that is definitely a stress-free life.
Okay.
But yeah, I was about to go someplace with that. So back to this topic at hand here. Okay, that's me living my whole. I do. I literally have a really, really good life. Like, I really have a lot of fun.
It shows.
Yeah,
It
and
shows.
I think that people really should stop and really find what makes them happy. you know, because people are like, Connie, you always doing everything. And it's just like, why wouldn't I? Like, okay, prime example. I went to see Frankie Beverly last year, and I was like, Jesus, Lord, please. Okay, man, it's we concerned. Like, this man needs to stop, sit down, and relax and retire. And I said yesterday to somebody, was like, Connie, when will you retire? I was like, when you retire, you die. Wake up, the man dead. When you retire, you die.
Yep. You got to keep moving.
Yo.
My great grandmother said, you sleep when you die. Keep moving.
What? He say no. What? Yeah, come on, say something. Like, he said no.
No, I don't think that when you retire, you die. I think he probably retired because he was about to die. But I also think that you should retire early, but that doesn't mean that you need to sit down every day. I think that's a different thing. Like, make sure you stay active, do something, travel.
How old was he? 89?
Yeah, but he was already old. He was about to die. He was about to die when you saw him.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's just bad? Like, huh?
He looked bad?
He just, I mean, we've been watching him in the same outfit, you know, and then he was kind of leaning, and it wasn't no hip, it was just shoulder, and he was leaning on the stool, and I was, you know, normally we be happy, you baby, and I was like, stop drinking my drink, like, oh my God, hold on, is he okay? Like,
I'm sure he was doing what he loves, though, just like Fat Man Scoop, remember?
Yeah, not crazy, Fat Man Scoop. What did he say?
His last words was,
put your hands in the air.
If you came to party, make some noise. And as he said, make some noise, he dropped.
Boom. He just dropped. Right.
Doing what he loves, though, what we know him for.
Oh, my God. And James Earl Jones.
Oh, I don't know him.
Excuse me? Mm-mm. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that little baby with the milk behind her ears. Did this baby just say she don't know who James Earl Jones is?
I might know a song.
Pull that mic back up. A song?
What he sing?
He's Mufasa. Tell me you've watched The Lion King. he was the father in Coming to America, but
Simba.
I don't know how old you are, so
yes,
the struggle might be real.
He was yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's the voice of God.
Us. Yeah.
He's the voice. He
is Luke Skywalker's
He is
father.
Luke Skywalker's father.
Yes, actor.
Luke, why have you done what you've done?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember now. I apologize. Yes.
And he was on some funny movies here.
That's what I know him for. He was on that vacation movie, that family vacation movie with Cedric the Entertainer.
Do y'all know? Was he in the movie?
He was where he hit his mom.
She black.
where they hit his mom in
the she black.
Head.
They said, is she black? The fuck?
No.
No. Tell them your ethnic background. Tell them so.
I'm half black. I'm half Latina. I'm half Mexican.
Right, and she speaks full Spanish.
See, correct? I don't like comments like that. Let me tell you why. Some of us didn't grow up around black people. Period. I didn't.
Tell her in Spanish.
So some of the things. I just don't know. No.
No, this is my best friend. No, get her.
No.
She like to start, but she not really saying it. She cracking up. She likes to, feed into the talent so people can,
No, but people that say it seriously, because I've gotten that my whole life. You're not black enough. You're not Mexican enough.
What?
There is a social responsibility to watch Coming to America.
Ooh.
If you have any drop of black in you.
Maybe not two, but definitely one.
The first one. It's a social responsibility.
Right, Coming to America.
It's like an assignment.
He was what's the name's father.
No, I've seen it. I know who you're talking about, but some of us didn't grow up watching that or being around.
But there's a social responsibility for your blackness to explore.
I guess.
I think it's for both. If you're Latina,
because I need to know, have every black person seen Selena?
I saw it.
I'd have to.
Yeah, I've seen Selena. Yeah.
Of course you have.
Not of course.
But I mean, I haven't seen all, the Mexican movies and stuff like that.
We just said that.
Well, the Roscoe Jenkins movie. That's the movie I was talking about. He was in that.
Wasn't he? About Boys in the Hood.
Was he in Boys in the Hood?
No, I just made that up. I'm just saying that's part of the black experience.
Yeah. Okay. Right. No,
because that's an LA movie too, of course.
And my client, she gets me because I don't know a lot of black movies, so don't even feel in some kind of way. My Patricia Stevens, she just told me a minute ago, like, Connie, I'm pulling your black card because I don't like a lot of like Snowfall, Wire. I don't know. Oh, don't do that, E. I don't watch. I never watched Oz. Like, it was sick to me. Like, I don't want to see that shit. And I watch Power. Power is very intellectual to me, you know? And I'm not saying the other shows aren't. I'm not interested. So why did you clutch your pearls?
Oh, Snowfall. That's all.
Yeah, my son was like, Mom, you should watch Snowfall. I'm like,
now Oz and what was the other one? The Wire.
Yeah, I never watched
it. It was
those.
a little queerish.
Yeah,
both of those.
maybe. And I think that was kind of because having a son, like, I don't.
And shout out to the Legend of Jaquas.
Yes, I don't have no problem with nobody, Jesus. But I'm gonna tell you something. Please, please, don't test my patience. Don't test my gangster.
I'm not really hip to that stuff. I don't know. The media and the movies, I don't know.
Yeah. So it's okay, though. But it's all right. And hence, that's why you are where you are in life. So successful. Because let me tell you something. If I put that question out there, going back on topic, I want to know this too, y'all. Answer this. If you could go back to that moment before you finally got your pie sliced, okay, when you went from coochie to pussy, what was that moment? Like, if you could, would you take that clock back? Would you take your virginity back? Would you take your virginity back, E?
I was a sophomore in college, and no, because I had a really good boyfriend. Mm-hmm. We're still friends.
Yeah.
And he was sweet, and he was nice, and, whatever.
Did you do any research, or you kind of it just happened?
I don't even remember. Okay. That was how many years ago? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't count.
I just remember.
Don't count.
I remember, like, and we're still friends, actually. I need to check on him. I just heard he had some type of surgery. But, yeah, I am, and I don't really regret it. I don't think it was a good decision at the time. But it allows me to have conversations with my granddaughter. You know, because I am a grandmother, and I literally have these conversations with her, and she wear glasses, and she just be looking at me like, here this lady come again. Like, golly, like, is this lady always want to talk about sex? But at my age, I heard my mother talking to people about me not knowing about sex, and I was in an active sexual relationship,
right,
and ended up pregnant, and just,
oh wow,
yeah. Well, I wasn't 14, but I was close enough because I got pregnant at 15. That's why, my son, he turned 36. So, yeah, this is 52. Yeah, 6.
So how do you feel about the young girls partaking in those activities at such a young age now?
Well, I don't really think I have a feeling about what they're doing. I just need you to understand cause and effect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I was in a situation, and my son father, he on one of these, he probably on my Facebook. Like, we all are still in relationships. These are my children's father. But I met him hanging with my mother's friends' kids.
Got it.
I was an honor roll student, you know. I had just moved out of town. I didn't have any friends. She was like, I'm going to take you over here with Sheila. You can play with her kids. And, you know, her kids were this popular, cute girls. It was 5 sisters, and they was banging, you know?
Right.
And I'm going with them. So I meet her boyfriend's play cousin friend, and now we all in friendship, relationship, and I'm hanging out, and I'm being introduced to things that I wasn't ready for,
right,
you know? But to go back and say, and I really hope, if you got kids, I need you to remove them. If my children are on this platform, I want you to turn this off right now. Because although it's not encouraged to have sex at such an early age, it was, you know, a good time for me. Like, I don't have a bad, like, oh my God, you know?
Right.
I don't have that, like, oh, it was, no. What was worse was the relationship, not the interaction,
not the physical.
Yeah, no, because it was like he was a little bit older. He was kind of like, yeah.
That's what bothers me with go ahead.
I wanted to say this. So one thing that I do regret, although I don't regret the first time,
right?
I did wait to have sex with my partner the first time I got married, And I would never, okay, because that's why we got a divorce. He was sweet, like, you know, handsome, we just were not sexually compatible. So I think that for me, waiting to have sex till we got married no. Mm-mm.
That's a very interesting take.
Well.
Yeah.
So
and
you don't support that?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I did it at that time, you know, being good, wholesome Christian people. And, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, and and now we locked in. So
let me tell you something.
But I can tell you that Ron. I can tell you what John. What's his name? Ron Jeremy. Those extends pills he made in what was it, the early 2000s. I don't need to have a party now. I'm good.
No, but it's always good to have a couple's party. Like
yeah. But I'm saying I was 23.
Yeah.
And so was he. So it could have just been a learning experience. But the meat was small. Okay, thank you.
Ooh. Okay, so speaking on that, Bedroom Candy, www.bedroomcandy.com/11002, we do offer item is called the Horizons, and they're dilators, and they're made for women who you know what, I'm gonna take that women off, okay, because it is LGBTQ plus whatever alphabet you choose friendly, because wherever you would like to stretch to be penetrated, we sell those. So Maria, drop that in there. Horizons dilators from Bedroom Candy. They actually come in 5 different lengths, 5 silicone vaginal dilators in varying sizes, ranging from 4 inches to 7 inches long. So wherever
it opens you up?
No, they're actually, and I meant to have the thing to drop. So they're dilators. They look like little small, like, you know how a speculum is?
Right.
But the shape of a speculum, but closed.
Okay.
So I hate that I didn't drop that photo out for you guys. But yeah, almost like fingers.
Okay.
So it gets a little bit more of a girth, and then it gets a little bit wider, and it gets a little bit longer. But I think it starts ultimately at, like, you know, this size.
Okay.
And it just gets bigger and bigger, like kind of preparing you. And I wish that as a stylist, I know people who have been virgins and got married. Actually, you know, I had a client, and her husband was just so in love with her, and she was so in love with him, but she didn't have experience, and she didn't prepare her body. She never prepared her body for this level. And I don't think they were Christians, and I don't think that he really felt comfortable having that conversation with her, that he was well endowed. So
doesn't that fall on the man to make her comfortable, though, and be patient with her?
He was very patient with her, but she was crying because she couldn't. It was like scary. It was like,
okay. See, hold on. If you know your girl ain't done nothing, what do you expect? Do you expect her to do the splits on the? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have to be patient with her.
Listen, what?
Maybe he didn't know that his thing was big. Because I feel like if you haven't been engaging with other women, how do you know that it's big?
Yeah, because he was a virgin too.
Yeah, so he doesn't know. He just think it's regular.
Yeah, they like real super Christians. So.
Yeah, so he might just think it's just a regular size. So he wasn't, prepared.
Yeah.
And they're learning together.
Yeah, and once he really saw her, because she was really, really beautiful girl like you, and I think it just really went way. And she was like, because she came to me crying like, what am I about to do with that thing? And I was like, well, how big is it? And she pulled up the oil sheen can like that, and I was like, and everybody in the shop was like, damn. And I'm like, girl, what? I was like, okay. Then she started crying like, no, this is serious, because like, I'm afraid for him to even touch me. So I had to introduce her to lubrication and what is it? Stimulate, like clitoral stimulating gels. So it will relax her body, because I think in her mind, she knew it would hurt. So your body is going to react like that, So just speaking to that virgin, speaking to that person who hasn't had sex, if ever.
Or if you have and you just didn't know that it was going to be that big.
Yeah. And our bodies are crazy because, I don't care if you taking care of yourself. Sometimes you're not prepared for the mate. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're like, whoa, wait, hold up. What the fuck is going on? Like, no. No, well, you don't know because she looking like
I'm listening
what?
though.
No.
So what do you do when it's
So
like
with that,
real
so-
small?
I think that's better for you.
Probably at this age.
Yeah.
But my problem was I had already had this great boyfriend in college.
Right.
So
It wasn't matching.
it wasn't giving what it needed to give.
Right. It was giving prepubescent.
It was giving El Salvadorian.
But what I've heard is some women prefer smaller.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
That's true, right?
Because see, and that's the thing about it. There's the thing. It's penetration, sensation, vibration. Everybody is into something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people who are really into like clitoral stimulation and just a fondling and finger, that's okay. Like everybody, and I think that kind of caters to also the more of the lesbian community because they don't like to be penetrated. But there's a level of clitoral stimulation and a little bit, but some people like every damn thing.
Right.
Some people
I
like
think
everything.
that's beautiful. Everyone's into something different.
And it's beautiful that if you comfortable with yourself and have that level of freedom and can move around like you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many people out here are killing themselves because they can't screw who they want to screw. It's
because you're not living in your truth, people. Start living in your truth.
the naked truth. Okay, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Tap in right here. I am here for that conversation. And speaking of conversations, I'm like, do I need to get another show slot? Because I'm getting letters. Mom's getting letters. So the letter has said, hold on. Dear Connie, or maybe we should just include a segment. But I need a whole nother show. Dear Connie, my friend told me to contact you about the situation that I am having with my partner. He is wanting to venture off into things that I have not been into in previous relationships. I love him very much and want to please him, but I'm not sure if I'm really into this. I know you're wondering what it is, but he wants me to lick his ass. I'm thinking that they were talking about hair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is okay. So I was like, wait, what? So, okay. I don't think I have a problem with him, but as far as doing that, I'm not comfortable with that, and we haven't been together that long. What should I do?
How long? Oh, she didn't say how long they've been together.
Not even a year.
I said try everything once. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
How do you know when you haven't even tried penis?
Well, try it. Maybe I should try it.
I'm like, what are you waiting on?
But that's life. Like, try something once.
Have you ever licked somebody's ass?
No.
Okay. Would you try it?
Yeah, I'll try anything.
Oh, okay. There we go. I love it. The naked truth.
I
I'm
told
not
you about
licking
the
your ass.
Swinger party.
You lick some? What?
No, I'm saying I told you I went to the swinger party. I'm a very curious person. I'll try everything
I'm with
once.
a swingers party. Yeah, I can get into that. But let me tell you something. So back to the letter. I said, honey, so I have to go. Sometimes I be wanting to go crazy to Z, but I have to come in as an educator and as an intimacy coach. So I had to ask her, why does she have a problem
Right.
with the question? Because he's comfortable asking you this. Like every man is not comfortable asking you to engage in analingus, which is the proper terminology. So she said, I'm not comfortable because he's not really clean.
Ooh.
I said, hold on, Jesus. Hold on, Jesus. Hold on, Jesus. Because I know you ain't made me no Kool-Aid in no dirty doggone plastic cup that the dish rag was dirty and the sink got a rim of grease around it. I know damn well you did not come over here.
That's a disqualifier.
And I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Like, what is the presentation? She was like, he just, hairy because he's a big a cultural man, so they're a little bit more hairier. I don't know what it is about certain places. You just got a lot of hair to grow in other places. And I said, okay, Connie, what did he say? Okay, well, let me tell you what I do have, because maybe if you and him prepare a bath, because you're not saying you don't want to do it.
Right.
You just saying you got a problem with it because it ain't clean. So guess what you didn't know is that Bedroom Candy also has men's products. So I
washing soda, some men's body wash. We got wait a minute, let me get this right. Ero, okay? And it's got pheromones, so it'll turn you on. I got the body lotion for men. I got the body wash for men. Smell that. Smell so good. Smell it. Shake it up a little bit too. Smell it. E. We also have the head to toe bath body balm. Okay, this is for heels. Balm, guys, is to be used when the body is wet. Lotion is to be used. Ooh. Right, that smells good. Ooh, right, might make you want to lick his ass a little bit, huh? So, right, it smells really, really. Let her. She don't. Here, take that one. Smell that one. So. Yeah, maybe you need to bathe them. So a bath to me is always sexy. Create a sexy night. Create some petals. Give them a little bubble bath. Drop a little bit of vinegar in there. And listen, my grandma always said you put a cap full of bleach in there because you never know. I'm a firm believer about a cap full of bleach, baby.
Yeah, but we got a problem though. If he already stinking, we gotta go
been
back.
108
Like, do you know how to wash
for
that?
90 weeks.
I don't care if it's 135. If you don't know how to wash your behind, let's reconvene on a later date.
He might just need a manscaper.
I think
because sometimes men don't know they need a manscaper until you just buy them a manscaper.
Yeah. So
then too, make sure your shower head has the one setting. Because what?
Are we not using rags down there, or what's the problem here? Like,
listen, man, I don't know.
That's not at 30-something years old, and we having smelling problems.
Listen, honey. So no, we not every week. I'm not gonna talk about the women. We had to talk about the men because let me tell you something. They talk about these women behind stank. Okay. And I almost want to get up and show women because I don't think that they really understand what part they should be washing. Because I have all kind of conversations with I just had a conversation with a husband, okay, who is literally telling me that he wants to engage in other levels of intimacy with his wife, but she has an odor. So let's talk about pH. You know,
okay,
let's
talk.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, if you have an odor, you probably need some. Your pH is off. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The pH could be off from a numerous amount of things, from diet,
from him,
not always,
but it can be.
But yeah, it could be from him
and
well.
What he's eating.
But he not even having sex with her because she stink. So it's like everybody got good insurance in this relationship. Okay. So you're never gonna tell me I stink,
right?
It's not gonna happen.
Right.
So and you're always gonna serve me. So if you're not serving me, then I got problems. Mm-hmm. And if I got problems, we got problems. If we got problems, we gonna have to figure out some math. Right. We got to figure out the word problem. Okay. So if your partner's not showing up in certain manners, yeah, there's a conversation to be had. So I'm always a person that tells a woman when they come to me and say they got a level of discharge, probiotics. Start off with a probiotic. You have to have a probiotic because a lot of people don't have insurance right now. So we kind of, these home health remedies. And another thing, an old lady told me years ago, a beer once a month. Yeah, cleans yeast because some women have yeast infections. I don't even know. Yeast infection is unfamiliar for me. Like,
yeah, I've never had one.
Yeah, I only had one when I was pregnant. Like, I don't even know. Where do yeast infections come from?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
even know what a yeast infection really is.
It's like
does the stuff come out? Because when I think of yeast, I think of like bread and rising bread,
and that's kind of what yeast is. It's like crust. So when you hear somebody like
clutch my pearls, Connie. Not crust on the vagina. I'm done. I'm done.
Crusty, I think the conversation that went to.
I think a good cleanse too, like a good juice cleanse to reset your body, and the gut is everything to reset your gut.
The gut is everything. Yeah. I just did a detox with some magnesium citrate. Like I was out kicking it with my friends, celeb all week. We was drinking, eating. I'm at IHOP at 1:00 in the morning. Just nonsense, everyday drinking. And I'm telling you, I did that real. I was looking real hot, and then I looked at myself, and I was looking like a hot dog. And I'm like, girl. Like, you really gain weight in literally a week. That menopause body, it's crazy. But,
let me ask you this. Is it true that the older you get, the libido goes down?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
No, honey.
Okay.
We actually get more demanding.
Like,
So,
you know what you want?
Like, we better get what we want.
Okay.
It's not even like, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm more so with me, and when I say I'm celibate, it's only because I'm really I stay busy. But if I was in a relationship, then it would be a different part to be played. But I still have a level of play. I'm a part, like I always tell people, I'm like a pussycat. So I definitely need to be rubbed and touched at given moments, But as far as like you calling me up, like, what's up? What time you gonna be here? It's none of that.
Got it.
I'm in full power control.
This is your world.
Yeah.
Got
So, sometimes I'm just, on some levels of nonsense, but most of the time I'm somewhere asleep. What she says, I think yeast, milk, cheese, potatoes, fries. Those are the things that stop. She says, stop drinking soda, fresh juice, water. And if you got butt mail, she said, scrub the crease. I think if you scrub the crease, you're going to be bleeding. Because now if you got to scrub it, because the crease is really soft, just wash it. Take some water up it,
Colonic, a colon cleanse.
Yeah. Take a bath.
Soak it.
Yeah, sit y'all behinds down.
And that's what I tell men now. Like, before we start touching each other, go get a dental exam, go get a doctor exam, an STD test, and I want to bathe you.
Okay.
I want to do it.
Is this before you had sex, or this is what's happening now?
No, this is happening now.
Okay, so back on topic. Okay,
That's
so
that's what I like to do.
So, okay, we got 3 minutes, real quick.
Yeah.
I had another question. So, you are a virgin as far as vaginal.
I've played with toys.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, as far as a human, though.
No human yet.
Okay, so, but you do engage in oral play?
I get lucky once a year, twice a year.
Why they don't come back again? 3, 4, 5?
No, it's why do I run?
Oh, shucks. Okay. So she running, y'all. She running. Who running? Do. So listen, man, y'all got to step it up. There's some real sexy hot chicas out here. Is it anything that you would like to ask of me? Like,
I think, something about emotions.
Go for it.
The controlling the emotions part. How did you learn that? Because I hear when you do start to engage in the bedroom things, your emotions get really lost in that. How did you learn the soul ties? How did you control that or get past that? Because that's really rough.
Birth. I think once you have a vaginal birth, it kind of get real. Like, you're not out here just dropping spirits. Like, and especially when you have value, for yourself mentally, and you just, better. When you know better, you do better. That's like right now, I could really be humped up, out. But because I do have that level of,
So the soul ties are real?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic I want to get into.
Yeah, we'll come back on that. I got my girl. I have to bring Angela back about the soul ties.
Yeah,
the soul ties go deep. But let everybody know who you are once again, and where they can follow you, where they can subscribe to you, and shoot.
Thank you guys for watching. My name is Miss Jimenez, ms.jiimenez. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and Facebook.
All right. Thank you for coming in, Christina.
Thank you for having me. I love you guys.
I'm so excited. And of course, I'm your girl, Miss Connie. You can find me on this platform every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Hot 702.5 FM, Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth. And go follow me and subscribe to my TikTok page at TMO Baby Hair. You already know. It's your girl, Miss Connie. Follow me. I could take you places. Bye. It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.